I've been in sales for over 4 years and I've sold to thousands to almost every business broker in the country currently at least once. And most of the sale, you are talking about millions of dollars in businesses for them to refer to their firm. And I've also read thousands, thousands is a bit too much. I'm using hyperbole, but I've read over 30, 40 book on businesses on how to do sales. But here's the thing. There is a common misperception that sales is persuasion. But let me tell you this. It is not what you think. Sales is more than that. It is about building trust, having authenticity, having a proven system, and much more. And what if I told you that there is a step-by-step method that I use to guarantee sales success on every sales call there is? And I spent almost all my time. I mean, basically every day I spent over 400 hours just working on this and refining this. And now I'm gonna give you my 10-step plan for making any sales happen, okay? So, step one is how to get anyone to trust you. What's so special about yourself? You are nothing. When you are on a sales call with people, you are really just nothing. They don't know you. You just are just a guy who show up on the front step and asks if they want to buy your stuff. Sales is about connecting with people. It's not about marketing. It's not about selling. It's the foundation of trust. Without trust, no sales will happen because they are giving you their money and they are trusting you to providing them the service that they want. When I was, when I was 17, I sold my first ever service with basically a month of training. I have no brochure, no fancy website, no presentation, and just honestly, I just told my potential customer that I have a system on my end, and if you could just give it a try, I will guarantee you that I will make you money and I could help them with the client that they have. And guess what? They said yes. I mean, it took a couple of calls for them to get the trust that they want. I did the phone call with them. I did the Zoom call with them, and then they close. It takes time to build trust. So be authentic of who you are. Be honest. People can smell bullshit. People can smell bullshit. If you say like, hey, I can do this for you, blah, 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 but you don't have any confidence in it, they can smell that you're just lying to them, straight out lying to them, and they won't work with you. So be real and they'll trust you. 2. This hack guaranteed customer satisfaction. Under promise and over deliver. Over deliver whatever you sell. You must believe in it. If you promise something, you always deliver more than what you promise. So I have had multiple clients actually. I've always on all my video, if you have noticed, is that I've guaranteed 5 to 10 qualified client every month. But guess what? Every single time that I, under contract, say that I will deliver 5 to 10 qualified client every month, I always bring them 20 to 40 qualified client every month. That's just how it is. You under promise and over deliver, and that's how you build trust over time. That's why I always have client coming back to me and just say, hey, it was great working with you last time. I'm open to hearing what you have again and give this a try again. Don't lie, because that is your personal brand that you are kind of showing. Only promise what you can deliver, and when you can, always give more. And the thing that I've learned is that never under compromising your values. Because if people say like, hey, I'm willing to do this with less money invested and stuff like that, you always gotta be confident that, hey, this is what we guaranteed on our personal brand, and if you invest less than that, I can't guarantee that, and you won't be guaranteed getting that result. So just make sure that you are confident in yourself and in the way that you deliver. Step 3. Step 3 is how to find your sales style. So what is your sales style? Sales is just really being an extrovert or an introvert. Both can do sales. Am I being honest with you? Both can do sales. Introvert, extrovert, just gotta find your own sales style. Because I've seen people that don't like talking to other people at all, making a killing in sales. And I find extrovert that love talking to people that fail doing the sales. The key to it is just finding your own style and kind of lean into it, okay? In my early career, I've always tried to mimic other people and kind of mimic how they sell. I mean, when you're starting out, copying always seems like it's the best way to do it, and it is the best for you to learn. But in the long run, if you don't find your own style, you will always be a copycat, and people will not stay with you because you don't have your own style. Why would you buy someone else stuff when there are an original copy that are doing this thing better and you are just copying them? So it's always a good way to start copying other people, but in the long run you gotta find your own style. And it took me a while for me to do this, and I've learned that when you are doing sales with people, it's less about selling the product, but it's more about asking the question. Just asking the right question would trigger the right mood. Like, that's my own sales style. I've always wanted to be in control in my sales of the questions, and I always will want the customer to talk more than I talk. And if there's a gap where I can be empathetic and be sympathetic and try to relate with them, I always take that chance. So that's my way of doing the sales, and it's been working for me, and how I've been able to do it. So just find what's worked for you. If you're more a writer, start blogging, do sales through Word, like essays and stuff. Send them essays and stuff so they can read. If you're a writer, if you're a talker, do face-to-face phone call, do videos and stuff like that. Lean your strength and fix your weakness later. Step 4. So this is how you can make sales in your sleep. This is how you do it. Train your team to sell for you. Everyone involved in your business should know how to pitch your product. And I once trained my team at Quantum to think like salespeople. It takes a lot of time, and I'm still in the middle process of that. But I have let my team member learn how to do sales over text. That's the easiest way to start, and they can start understanding what client needs and what they want in the long run. And then from there, you can train them to do in person or cold calling. So once you have mastered the skill, you can teach it. And once you learn to teach it, you can leverage that multiple times over, and you can be in Europe sipping tea, eating biscuit or something. Your team can be over here working for you 24/7, and that's how you leverage your time. There are 3 core rules to sales, and if you follow these, you never fail. Sales never fail. First, know who you're selling to. Second is build a relationship. 3, present your product. Keep that in mind, and you will be successful in sales. Understand the client need first, and then build a relationship, then pitch your product. Step 6. Leverage. So leverage is key. People talk about leverage a lot, but they don't understand what that means. So what is leverage? What exactly is leverage? And leverage is basically I think as a fulcrum. So when you put stuff on this side, when you have leverage, stuff over here move more. Just like that. Less effort, more movement. That's what leverage is. And if you are starting industry and you can get like a big name in the industry and use that to open the door for you, it will basically help you close a lot more clients. And when you just have leverage, you work with client better and they know you better, and you could just do it for free initially, just to get you connected to that one big person in the industry, and that helped you close more sales. So use their name to build your own reputation. Do it for free if you want, and that's how you see it in the industry. 7. Don't sell the product, sell the outcome of the product. Sell the sizzle, not the steak, Sell the smell, not the flour. That's how it is. Focus on the result and the transformation that they will get from using your product. So for example, the way that I've been selling my CRM is that I've associated CRM with free time. So I was like, hey, if I can set you up the system and automate everything for you and get you more clients, so you don't have to do follow-up, you don't have to do more cold calling, no more of that for you, so you can have more time playing with your family, or you can have more time doing your hobbies. That's how you sell the product. That's how you sell the outcome of the product, not the product. 8. Simple rule to make sales easy is only sell what you truly believe in. I've seen this story where there's a salesman who asked one of the top salesmen in his industry is like, hey, what's your secret of doing so much? And there he only replied with one word: belief. I believe in my own product. Belief. And that's when it dawned on all the other salesmen, and they were like, huh, what exactly does our company product even do? What am I even selling? Just know what you're selling. It's your job to understand what the product that you are selling, and you truly believe that it will succeed with them. When you have conviction on that call, people will understand you more. Again, if you don't believe on what they're doing, don't sell it, because you don't know how to pitch the offer and you don't know how it works. Period. 9. This is somewhat a replica of the leverage, but partner with successful brand. Their success can bring credibility to your own. Work with people who have momentum. This is one of the most important things that I've just recently realized. If you work with people who has momentum already, and all you have to do is just blast out a little bit of message, their brand name will basically do the rest of the job, and you would make so much more money working with people who are already successful in the industry. And you can use that as like, hey, I worked with this guy before, and during the period working with him, I've been able to get him 20 close sales or whatever. And guess what? Since they're already doing that volume, and just you adding a bit of income to them, they'll share that income with you. Work with people who have a momentum and is already doing good when you start. From there, once you learn the recipes on how to kind of make this work better, you can then sell it to other people. Then that will help you establish what basically your brand is. 10. Emotional sales is super powerful. When you sell with passion, honesty, and purpose, it kind of make people feel with you. They were like, huh, this kid might not know what he's talking about, but he damn well believe in it. I've had a client in the past saying like, hey, I don't understand what you're saying, but it is damn well you're passionate about it. Not a great thing about it. That's not a great thing, but my point is that if you sell with emotion and it sounds like that you truly believe in it, and it sounds like that you have found it working for yourself. Sell your vision, your wisdom, and sell your mission and why it matter. People will connect with you from the bottom of their heart, and they'll buy for you. Even though if like your product isn't that great, if you can sell the vision, they can picture ahead of what you become, then they will work with you, and they will be more happily work with you. Because I've learned this sales lessons from one of my mentor, and he mentioned that people walk around with a plug with a disconnected cord, always trying to find that plug. And if you can be someone who is confident and know what they're talking about, you can be their plug. So there you have it. That's basically all my sales secret for success. And if you want more video like this where I share